It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're bringing you the Los Angeles Lakers out at Staples Center as they'll face off against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters. What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trades?
Huge deals are rare.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined with... Well, guys, interesting strategy, DA. Thank you. Jordan shoots a high percentage from the field. You can't fault him for using that logic. Clark, we know both these teams coming and looking to get a desperately needed win. Just how much do recent struggles on both sides weigh on them right now?
Well, you know what, Kevin? I think they do weigh on them, but if you're going to break out of your struggles, then you've got to be in the moment. And you've got to lock into the present and not worry about what's happened in the past. Embrace the moment and the opportunity to change the tide. And you've got to stay consistent and not let a few bad breaks in the game or bad bounces distract you from your mission.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Magic, Russell Westbrook out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Jordan. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. He dishes it to Westbrook. There's a good screen. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Mitchell kicks to Marjanovic. Ibaka right side. Here's Ball. Offline with his 3. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
And yes, it's good.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Millsap sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
13 feet away. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Ariza with it. Millsap a screen on Ibaka. Shot off the screen. He can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Marjanovic. He kicks it to Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mitchell's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Ball kicks to Mitchell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That shot a little beyond his normal range. Ibaka's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and no good trying to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the... And one of our game's most explosive dunkers, DeAndre Jordan.
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like you're...
And for a guy like DeAndre, and a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how fluid he is in the air.
He's got some body torque into those jams, and just all around he seems to improve his game every year.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
We've got ball. Ibaka is out there with Marjanovic. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Second chance effort, and Marjanovic with the layup.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Here's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. Lakers leading by 7.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
Now here's Westbrook. A 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Millsap kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. And it's Westbrook again missing. And Serge Ibaka, the league leader in block shots for 2 years in a row in 2012 and 13, but he sends them back at about half the rate he once did.
Yeah, but even still, pretty good shot blocker. You add in his finishing and outside shooting, and he's a player to be reckoned with.
Here's Kuzma. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Baseline try. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 8.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future. And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3 ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
Screen by Ibaka. There's a good screen. Kuzma passes to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Magic trail by 7. Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Outside Korver. Jordan the screen. Ariza kicks to Millsap. That's tipped.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Dishes it to Ibaka. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Millsap. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Marjanovic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded close. Ariza outside. Millsap sets the pick for Ariza. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
And so it's Los Angeles bringing.
And now, the 2K Sports
Hey
Halftime
again, y'all.
Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low.
And that will wrap.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 7. On the court for Orlando, they've got Kyle Korver. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Korver gets a wide open look. Kept alive. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Here's Ball. Clark, you played with so many players throughout your terrific career. What was the one trait that you found made a player easy to play with on the floor?
Well, I think it starts with skill and ability, and everybody has that in the NBA. But attitude and demeanor, unselfishness is kind of where I'm headed there. A desire to do what's needed and to recognize strengths and weaknesses. And then the other piece was his personality, a real joy in playing the game. And those things, to me, always lent themselves to being a good teammate.
There's the pick. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Mitchell passes to Ibaka. And it's Ball in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 3. On the wing, Korver. There's the feed to Ariza. Korver sets the screen for Ariza. 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Not enough on that one as it misses. So it's the Lakers now. They're scoreless since the first half. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Millsap against Ibaka. Pass to Kuzma. Now Ball. Ibaka sets the pick for Ball. Here's the 3. Ariza with the rebound.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Orlando.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Ibaka with a screen on Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Mitchell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. I think it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least one championship by the year 2030, and I got to say, that's an interesting quote, to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
The pass to ball. Back to Ibaka. Passes it to Marjanovic. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded closely. Looking to get it going, and two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Lakers leading by 5. Marjanovic is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Ball, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. 2 points, that one goes.
Man, you like this intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Mitchell dishes to Ibaka. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Millsap a screen on Ibaka. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle. All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot, paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Korver kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's the screen. Inside. Goes up off the pick. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Magic trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflated.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Ball. They set the screen. Marjanovic against Jordan. Here's Mitchell. 4 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Mitchell drops them both. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Korver with it. Feeds to Ariza. Kicks it to Westbrook. Shoots from the baseline. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Ball kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Goes up the baseline, and it's Westbrook again missing. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Screen by Ibaka. Ball kicks to Ibaka. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Korver. Here's Ball. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Orlando now. 8-point game. Korver kicks to Jordan. Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect, who I think has an all-star future.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 8. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And here are the Lakers. Kuzma passes the ball. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
But it seems like they just needed a lot of luck because Westbrook only went 4 for 14, 36, and 18 assists, 30 and 18. Mitchell dropped 42 and 12 assists. 24, 24, 12, 18, 12. 24. Ball needs to quit taking shots, though. Pretty much just get in the paint and you're going to score.